I guess the fine for being 1 minute late, that would be under Bill Watts's regime.
He was one of them. Yeah, whether you were late or he tried to. We were in a 6-man tag match in Norfolk, Virginia one time, and myself and I forget. I think it might have been me and Dustin Rhodes, and I know Rick Rude was in the match. As a heel, I forget who all was in the match, but it's a 6-man tag match, and we all got a $1,000 fine. Show up on our check. And so I approached Bill Watts. I go, "What's this all about?" It was reported that you were lackadaisical in the ring, lazy in the match that night. I go, "I'd like to dispute that." Who wrote that report? He said, "Well, Grizzly Smith wrote it." Okay. I go, "I'd like to hear out of Grizzly Smith's mouth that he witnessed me being lazy that night in the ring." And to Bill's credit, you know what? He got all 6 wrestlers together. He brought Grizzly Smith in. And to Grizzly Smith's credit, when Bill asked him, "Grizz, did you witness this match?" Grizz said, "Actually, I didn't. I was in back and someone else told me." And to Bill's credit, he goes, "Okay, fines rescinded. Because he fined each one of us $1,000, and so he gave the $1,000 back to each of us. But I'll say this about Bill. Ivan and I went into his territory when he was running the Mid-South, and I saw, the relationship he had with the wrestlers. And I always remember, I tell him, I would go, the irony is, I go, "Dude, I could never work for that guy. I just couldn't. I couldn't work for him." And lo and behold, don't you know, he ends up being hired as the boss for WCW, and now I'm working for him. But I had a meeting when he first came in with him, one-on-one. And what I said to Bill was this. I go, "Bill, I respect what you've done in the business, but I want you to know something just right up front. I am here. This is a business for me. It's I have a college degree. There's other things I can do. I don't have to do professional wrestling. I'm here as a favor, to Dusty and a couple others, but I don't have to do this. And so I just want you to know that up front." And I think I really honestly gained a lot of respect from Bill from that conversation. Because, he had a kind of a tyrant reputation, so to speak, at times. And yet, he and I never had that type of relationship or a conversation that would lead him to be a tyrant to me. And so I really respect Bill for the way he treated me in the wrestling business. And I like to think that conversation gained a lot of respect for each other.